G'day, it's AJ. Do you suffer from the I knownness disease? Are you a leader who always has to be the one in the know? Do you actually say, I know, all the time? Is it something that comes out of your mouth frequently? Well, let me tell you why I believe this can be a problem. You see, I know can be a blind spot. It can completely shut down your intelligence. Take, for instance, this tree. If I'm up close like this, can you really see what's behind the tree? No, you can't. It's a blind spot. And imagine you were on a bike, a mountain bike, careening down the hill, and you came to this tree. Well, you could very quickly go off the edge of this rock because you wouldn't see what was behind the tree. It's a blind spot. And I know is exactly the same. When we say I know, it's like putting our fingers in our ears. It blocks our intelligence. It becomes a blind spot. It happened to me several years ago when I was riding my motorcycle and I was coming towards an intersection. I was in an 80km/h area, so going relatively fast. And I was behind a ute, a big truck. And I could see on the side of the road a car waiting to turn into the traffic or across the traffic. And I thought, oh no, they're waiting. They've seen us. And what I noticed is the driver looked right and looked left. When they looked right, which is the direction I was coming in, they saw the truck I was behind. I was essentially in the blind spot. They looked left. When they looked right again, they took one glance at the truck, waited for it to pass, and pulled out. She pulled out straight into me. I'd seen a little bit of it coming, but I thought she'd hesitated enough that it meant she was going to stop and stay. She did not. And I T-boned that car on my bike. I flew up through the air, over, hit her windscreen, and kept going and landed on the road in the incoming traffic. I corked my legs and I broke the scaphoid bones in my hands where I put my hands down. I was lucky. My bike smashed into smithereens. And essentially what had happened was I was in her blind spot because she said, I know. She saw the truck and figured that she knew that was all the traffic coming that direction. On a bike behind him, she couldn't see me. And so the lesson is that I know is actually a barrier. I know is a blind spot. Every time we say I know, it tells our brain to shut down other possibilities and options. And isn't that what innovation, doing better, being better is all about? It's about opportunities, possibilities, options. So if I know is a regular in your vocabulary as a leader, and if you're telling your staff all the time that I know, you're telling them I'm no longer learning. I'm not open to other possibilities. I don't want to hear your thoughts or opinions. So could it be time to open up to other options and possibilities, to regain your intelligence? Give I know a miss. You'll be glad you did.